I need to check something. That ain't gonna work, is it? Well, let's just get a damn road code then.
Binge Pipe's interactive menus. Binge Pipe is more than just a streaming service. It's a something, something, something with a potential to something, something, something. Fill in something here that sounds good and something, something. Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
Yes.
With the beard?
No. Wait. No.
I'm confused.
Binge Pipe. We're patient. If you value joy, check out this Binge Pipe programming content.
This is a very interesting
Don't be
line
right
because if you
there.
look at the
I'll
label,
monitor the
you can see the
non-existent chat
cause and
until I
date
get
of
back.
your death.
Okay.
Bears versus ducks.
While you do that, I will
Pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
get my chair and then maybe do something different with the camera so I can figure out
Don't put
a
me
good
in.
way to set it up
Got a
here.
really good thing going here. Just sit on the bench. I do not want a room that was actually playing. Please.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
A tip from Binge Pipe. To prepare for this tricky game, we
still
recommend reading all of
You
the
should be.
encyclopedias.
I don't know why you wouldn't be.
I'm Blake,
And I'm Chad.
and we're the Internet Brothers.
Watch us pull some sick stunts.
I went to a grocery store dressed like a dinosaur.
And figure out how to monetize our growing Instagram following.
What are the tax implications?
That's Blake and Chad. The Internet Brothers! We bought a dinosaur costume.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me is a real thing. I'm already so busy producing great Binge Pipe content, I couldn't go home if I wanted to. So, look for me, Austin Creed, right here on Binge Pipe, and please, tell my family that I love them.
That was
While we
Xavier
wait for players
Woods.
to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and
And
hold it
Otto
in front
missed
of the
it.
screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working.
He missed it.
Binge Pipe knows
Well,
what you want to watch
you
even
might
when
need
you
to
can't
moderate
articulate
some
it.
of
What
this.
do I like to watch? Dumb. Smack Water Jack.
Lumps, darts in a jar?
Petunias. And corn.
The room code
know.
is
Why am I having so much trouble?
DBLL.
We've been drugged.
Binge Pipe. Is it possible to have too much content? These new Binge Pipe
DBLL.
programs say no.
If you don't love me, I'm going to war.
Okay, see you when you get back. Bye.
I've never told anyone that before. Not even my mom. Because I feel so close to you, Jennifer.
My name is Kendall.
Whoops-a-doodle.
It's worse than we thought, sir. Those
Says I have
giant
no
snakes
viewers,
are
when I should
heading
have
towards
two.
Earth.
Because Otto's here and so's this other person. But I guess we'll just go. Alright, here we go.
If you have more Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we demand your loyalty.
Happy Easter! Let's get on with the game because the eggs I couldn't find in the studio are starting to smell. Geez, with this many players, it'll be tough keeping the scores in my head.
I'm surprised they knew that it was Easter.
What do you say, shall we?
Time for question 1.
To get things started, what side of the conflict was Spider-Man on? Based on the length of the conflict, which of these wars was closest to being an infinity war? The 100 Years' War, the Reconquista,
I don't
the
know, I
Korean
never saw.
conflict, or American Indian War?
Yeah, I didn't think the other guy was still here. I thought he left.
I love this part. Topical, but no. Let's save ourselves some time. The Reconquista lasted from the early 8th century to 1492, over 700 years. Although compared to an infinity, 700 is a snap.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try. I'm not here to make Franz. The only thing worse than being on an awkward first date is having it available in a box set. What would you hear on The Bachelor if the producers decided the color of the flowers given out should directly match each contestant's name? Ebony, would you accept this jasmine? Jade, would you accept this cardinal? Amber, would you accept this sunflower? Or Scarlet, would you accept this violet? Let's see who got it. Cardinals are red, your answer blue. This would have worked. Sunflowers are a rich yellow color, otherwise known as amber. Sure, it's okay when it's on TV, but when I try to date 20 women at one time, it's called a cult.
Why don't we do it for free?
It's a this or that.
Introducing just one more, and I hope you're not driving because it's a this or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a drink that contains scotch or a movie that contains Sean Connery.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a scotch cocktail or Sean Connery. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Rob Roy. The Godfather. rock.
What?
Thunderball. Rising sun. Blood and sand. Four horsemen. Well, that was mostly miserable. But player 2, you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
Uh-oh. Binge pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Use the screw to make...
Well, then let's get on with it.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects.
Oh.
Feast your eyes upon this. Don't talk to me before I've had my sandwich. If cows worked like coffee beans, then which Arby's sandwich would have the most caffeine? Light roast beef, medium roast beef, dark roast beef, or French roast beef? Okay, who chose what? I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. The darker the bean, the less caffeine. And the more beef in my coffee, the better. Mmm, beefy. Here's one for you. We're here to help. Oh, great.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy movies that end in weddings between warring families, you might enjoy this historical event. The War of the Roses, the Battle of Hastings, the French Revolution, or the Cold War.
Okay, let's take a look.
King Henry VII married Elizabeth of York to unite the two opposing sides at the end of the War of the Roses. We're willing to marry Cookie off to Sonic the Hedgehog to circumvent any future video game feuds.
That's the end of round 1. Hey, voice, what data have you captured?
These players are currently tied for the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. Market research indicates that it's time for another screw.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You're doing so well, Cookie.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised you didn't know
This
the
one's
answer to the
called,
coffee.
I don't trust facts, I trust my gut. Hold on. As a trivia host, I should have known that mayonnaise was questionable. My lunch is disagreeing with me, and it's omitting a lot of viable counter-arguments, which means it's using which fallacious persuasion technique? Ad hominem attack, moving the goalposts, cart stacking, or fallacy. Who picked what? Ad hominem is a personal attack, you idiot. Look, nobody knew it, so let's skip the formalities. Card stacking is making one side look a lot stronger by ignoring the viable arguments of the opposing view. Okay, we've reached a compromise, but you really don't want to know what I gave up to get there.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
There is no hiding from... Looks like Judas dined and dashed. What would you most likely have seen on Jesus' bill for the Last Supper? Party of 10, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 13, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 15, automatic 18% gratuity. Or Party of 22, automatic 18% gratuity. Let's see how that shook out. The Last Supper depicts Jesus and his 12 disciples.
Yay.
And that 18% gratuity line was, I guess, gratuitous.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question where Cookie gets mad, or a question where Cookie gets even? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. We have a tie. Binge Pipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Up next, a question where I get even. A math question. Which of these numbers just can't even? The sum of an odd number and an odd number, the product of an even number and an odd number, the sum of an odd number and an even number, or the product of an even number and an even number. So who got it? When you add an odd number and an even number, the answer is always odd. The nice thing about being really bad at math, you might look at the scores and think you're winning. Next, celebrities just have better names. Disregarding spelling, which celebrity name is composed of a verb, a preposition, and a noun? Justin Timberlake, Carrie Underwood, Mark Wahlberg, or Rob Lowe? So what'd you pick? Carry, verb, under, preposition, would, noun. Coming up next, acting. Who is Sir Patrick Stewart? That actor from Trolls? That actor from the Emoji Movie? That actor from The Nut Job? Or that actor from the Angry Birds movie?
I have no clue.
And how'd we do? Could be worse, you know, in theory. Distinguished actor Sir Patrick Stewart portrayed the voice of Poop in the Emoji Movie. God, I love the theater. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. and more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. With friends like these, who's stuck in these friend zones? Good luck.
I don't know this one at all.
Player one takes it!
Boop, boop.
Excellent job, Player One. That big of a lead is just obnoxious. There is such a thing as being a sore winner, you know, when it comes to good sportsmanship.
That was a bit of a lead, actually. Alright, Ben said he is coming back. So,
A binge pipe made by the
let's
stream offers a little something for everyone.
dude, we were tied for most of that game up until like last second, and I just like zoomed. Oh, it was the all first round we were tied, and then I just zoomed ahead when we got to round 2. You forgot about the Thomas the Tank people. I think we'll just do another You Don't Know Jack, and we might just have to try out the other game when we have that big
This
group.
is Binge Pipe's
That,
menu screen.
with Justin, it sounds
It's
like.
all good,
Whenever that's
but
going to be.
we really...
Because Ben is joining
Binge
back
Pipe
in,
is
so
more
let's
than
get
just
a
a streaming
new
service. It's
room
a
code and get rid of that other person.
something with a potential to something
QCND.
Fill in something here that sounds good and something.
That reminds me, hang on. Okay. The room code is QCND. And then I'm going to call you because I have to tell you something important.
I'm a bit of a scamp.
I'm just your average consumer.
Q as in
value
quilt,
joy,
C as in
check out
cookie,
this Binge Pipe
N
programming
as in...
content.
Hey kids, do you think reading
I
is
don't know why
fun?
that was the first thing that came to head. NASCAR. D as in
Then help me
dog.
read this alimony letter from my ex-wife.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
D is for Deborah, and I wasn't good enough for her.
Karen,
QCND.
you've been through so much. Yes.
Are you having issues getting back in?
Personal tragedy after personal tragedy, followed by a series of small instances that, when compiled, add up to more personal tragedy.
Cookie.
It's truly been awful.
That's why
NASCAR.
your family nominated you, Karen, for this unique opportunity. Are you ready?
I think so.
Karen, turn around, face the mirror, and take a look at your new hat.
Auto. Q, C, and D. There we go. Okay.
To enter the game, simply go to the
And then
website
now
on
you
your
can
screen
listen to this
using
too.
your phone or other device and
So
enter the
after
room
we're
code.
done, you're gonna have
Or
to
if you're a
watch
member
this
of our
stream again.
extrasensory
This
trial
one
program,
specifically,
simply
because
hit
when you
the
left to
room
go
code
get your
very
food,
hard.
at the opening screen, Austin Cruz came and did a voice. You saw that? And you didn't say anything about that?
I've had enough of your excuses. You're the reason we keep losing.
Oh no, I've watched his YouTube channel, Up, Down, Down.
Susan's drunk again.
That was awesome. That was Xavier Woods, yeah. Yeah, Ben, you'll have to watch this stream after. In like the first 5 minutes of the stream, while we're at this loading screen, Austin Cruz, Xavier Woods, did like a little voiceover. It was awesome. Oh, I knew who that was. I'm not that out of wrestling,
I'm Austin
jeez.
Creed, host of the new Binge
Alright,
Pipe
I'm gonna
show,
press
Hat
start,
Chat.
so-
I travel the world, make friends,
Alright,
and
bye.
see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my
Binge
Yeah.
Pipe wants to be more than friends with You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the calm before the binge.
Happy Easter! Let's get on with the
And now
game
it's
because
official.
the eggs I couldn't
I'm
find
out
in the
of alcohol.
studio are starting to smell. You know, you could have squeezed one more person in this game. Next time.
Could have squeezed your mom in this game.
So let's dive in.
June 1.
First on the docket, names are a numbers game. What do you get when you add Octavia Spencer to Zachary Quinto, then multiply by Demi Lovato? 9, 6.5, 20, or 13.5?
I don't know.
I love this part. Octavia is derived from 8, and Quinto comes from 5, so 8 plus 5 is 13. Then multiply by Demi, which means half. 13 times half is 6.5.
Nice, Otto.
This
Good
also
stuff.
adds up to a buddy comedy that I would pay to see.
Hallelujah.
There is no hiding from, I suspect, foul play. I've started getting into that show Riverdale, or as I like to call it, Steamy Archie. For our older players, yes, it's a teen drama based on the Archie comics, and no, I'm not making that up. Imagine a shocking episode of Riverdale that reveals Jason Blossom's murderer to be an Ithia Americana mallard. This means the culprit was a redhead, a blonde, a brunette, or a jughead. Okay, who chose what? This was a tough choice. Now you know how Archie feels. Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? Ithia americana is a species of duck named the redhead. It's known for its, wait for it, bright red head. I know, right? I should check Urban Dictionary to make sure Steamy Archie doesn't already mean something. No, forget it. I'm probably better off not knowing.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
Introducing text or subtext, and it's a this or dat. So I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a piece of art attributed to street artist Banksy, or an emoji on my smartphone. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Banksy or an emoji. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. Man shrugging. Man hanging from window. Woman factory worker. Men with bunny ears.
Jeez.
Umbrella girl.
Jeez, I'm doing so
Girl
bad.
with skipping rope.
Are you kidding me? What?
Wow, that was mostly unimpressive. But player one, you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
I didn't do it on purpose, I
Oh,
promise.
Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question.
No, someone's in a hurry.
Perks you can only get through Binge Pipe.
I call this one Mamma Mia. That's a spicy ABBA question. Okay, so the first Mamma Mia movie was called Mamma Mia. Then the sequel was called Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, which is super clever because Here We Go Again is the line right after Mamma Mia in the song Mamma Mia. Still with me? Okay, so following that logic, what should a third Mamma Mia movie be called? Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and again. Oh, look out. Player one decided to screw. Better crank up your brightness. What'd you guys pick? The words following Here We Go Again and Mamma Mia are My. So the third movie's full title would be Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, My. Then they say, How Can I Resist You? Then they say Mamma Mia again. And then I think if I say any more, we have to pay ABBA or Meryl Streep a bunch of money. That screw is a good move, player one. This is your cash now. Take a good look at what's next. Okay, looks like I'm not needed for this one.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy going up in the air and into the woods, we believe you will find this actress pitch perfect. Rebel Wilson, Anna Kendrick, Emily Blunt, or Vera Farmiga.
So what'd you pick? Honest mistake.
Anna Kendrick co-starred in Up in the Air, played Cinderella, and sends my toes a-tapping every time she does a Pitch Perfect movie.
She's also a troll.
Rude.
No, in the movie Trolls. Wait, are you trolling me right now?
And you have just been owned.
Round one is officially behind us. Show me that scoreboard.
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand,
Just barely.
you could use a little help, and there's
Just
no
barely.
shame.
Ben is only
Your
100
performance
points
has
ahead.
triggered the need for another screw.
Round two screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round two?
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Why not try Chi-Town? If Chance the Rapper got a job in statistics, what would be his new moniker? Chance the Registrar, Chance the Cartographer, Chance the Actuary, or Chance the Compliance Manager? And how'd we do? What are the odds? Look, nobody knew it, so let's skip the formalities. An actuary uses statistics to assess risk for financial investments. Finally, a game that combines Chance the Rapper with all the hip excitement of statistical risk assessment. This game is going to make $1 billion.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Behold, when I mentioned the anaconda, it was not a euphemism. How long was the longest snake ever discovered? 3 Nicki Minaj. Oh, watch out. Player 1 just screwed everyone. Don't forget your password. Let's see how that shook out. That's just over 25 feet. That's long and strong, but not enough to get the friction on. You will call the right answer by its name. Nicki Minaj is 5'2", and Sir Mix-a-Lot is 5'11". 6 of the former and 2 of the latter would be just under 43 feet, the length of the largest snake fossil ever discovered. This Titan boa grew larger than the anaconda because it was less picky. It would gladly accept some whether you had buns or not. Nice screw job, Player 1. Here's that cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here's one for you. He does not skip Wing Day. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
Yay!
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Check out this gibberish phrase and tell me what movie title it rhymes with. We pick the swole bee, and pay no attention to that punctuation. I'm talking about myself. And I'm no good. I'm a repulsive guy. Let's see how you did. Player 1. You just didn't get it, did you?
No.
You're gonna kick yourself. Now let's keep going. Here we have disemboweled. Which of these serial killers was executed by a literal game of hangman in 1896? John Wayne Gacy, Son of Am, Jack the Ripper, or Holmes?
Oh, if you get this wrong, you have a problem.
Let's see who got it. You choked. The letter missing is H, and H.H. Holmes was hung in 1896 for killing somewhere between 20 and 200 people. I once applied to be an executioner's assistant back when I was desperate for work, but apparently beggars can't be noosers. Next, No desserts until you finished eating your map of Europe. Where does Brussels sprout? From the westernmost side of Germany, from the northernmost side of Belgium, from the southeast corner of Germany, or close to the center of Belgium?
Yeah, dude, like I was gonna call you and be like, what the fuck? You got a question wrong about serial killers, what the fuck?
Who picked what? I hate to lead you on. None of you got it. Brussels, the capital city of Belgium, sprouts roughly out of the center of the country. And as terrible as Brussels may taste, it is rich in fiber and multinational corporations. So just stop whining.
Like, are you that drunk, or did you just not know it, or what? It's weird, bud. It's just weird.
It's time. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. What's in a title? What could be more fun than combining pop culture and grammar? Good luck.
Well, hello, new subscriber. Really? Okay. No. Really? Okay. I think Otto probably still took it.
Player 2's got it! Wow, Player 2, math just called. It's mad about your victory. And yet, compared to the competition, I might as well just congratulate you for remembering to breathe. Now that losers are winners, there's only one fact we can depend on.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi, I'm and I wrote the hangman question about serial killers from this episode, and most other serial killer trivia in this game. Also, I'm the author of several serial killer essays for online channels that are blocked at this point. I often read up on serial killers to prepare for trivia writing, dinner conversation, or wedding toast. I cosplay as villains. Dissemble me no more. Tear up the planks. Here is the beating of his hideous heart.
Thank you for joining us for this binge pipe bonus content.
Otto, what are you doing on the game? That was great. Alright, we'll go back and get a new room code since we have one happy boy.
You've tried other menus. Binge Pipe's user algorithm doesn't focus on the content you want. It provides the content you need.
Z-E-N-R.
If you can't find the programming you're looking for, we can mathematically
did he
prove
leave?
you shouldn't.
A Man from a Telltale Heart. Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, wait, maybe the new guy's left already. Did the new guy leave already?
Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
He left already.
Yes.
With the beard?
I think we will we'll call it a night then. And sounds like we're getting a big group at some point soon with Justin and his girlfriend and his
content is
friend.
sponsored by Bob
So
Shoes.
I will let you guys
Not
know
only are
when I'm
Bob
streaming
Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs.
I will let you know.
This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive.
What's the code? Phonetic alphabet fucker. I'm not giving the code. We're not doing another one. We're going to end the stream, and I'm going to go watch House before I go to bed. So, peace out, homie G's. Yep. Okay, bye.